Okay, so on this cable, you'll notice there's somewhat of a notch in here. That will go into here, which you'll see the notch, so you want to make sure that they line up together. Connect it into there. You're going to connect it into this port, which is the S-bus port, onto this controller. If you're doing drone stuff, whatever, you can also use these in other things, but for this purpose, you're going to go into this port back down here. I have some Velcro on the back. I usually just strap it into the Mobi or the Ronin. Going into a Ronin 1 here, I'll show you, just has this port. Obviously you see the notch. Here is a notch on this side. I'm going to just plug that into there, right? And then with the Velcro, I would just, stick it to the back there or whatever. But for this purpose, I'm just gonna let it dangle. And then turn the Ronin on. Okay. And you can tell here, I've got a D-tap cable into the back here. Flipping switch on, it comes on, shows you this. This knob right here is how you're gonna go through everything. You can see you have your pan, tilt, and roll. These are your speeds. So you can see these are nice for being able to adjust on the fly. If you're doing a quick move and you need to adjust quickly, I usually keep roll down at 0, so that way it doesn't move unless I need to. Then I'll crank it up and then move. These buttons here are just tap buttons when you get into here. So it's set with the Futuba. You can hold this down. It's setting savings. If you go hold down this button, you can twist this knob here and it'll change spectrum or Futaba. We're gonna stay with that since it's the proper one. Got access speeds, radio module, which here you can change from radio to free fly, app, analog. I'm gonna go RC radio. Output type is rate, which all of these can be changed, and then you can change the direction by holding the button and then turning the knob counterclockwise, clockwise. With your axis configuration 1, 2, and 4. So roll, tilt, and your pan. You can change where these are within this between holding this and then turning the knob to proper things. Most Ronin, their axis settings are 1, 2, and 4. So you can try and change this to 3 or whatever, but it won't really connect via that way. So pot configuration is for these, it's left at 0, so that way you can adjust everything properly. Switch configuration, so switch up is Ronin working. This one, kill, sets everything back to standard 0 setting. Sorry for the mess in my house. Usually just keep that up and keep that down. Your axis trim, you can adjust your trim within this if it starts to tilt or starts to drift and stuff. And then your deadpan, you have that as well. So just wanted to send you this so that way you kind of see how quick and easy it is to set it up, and then any sort of adjustments you need to be made are all within here. There is a manual as well that has everything laid out setting wise for Ronin and Ronin 2. I believe Mobi is in there as well. You may have to play with that though. So, all right.